Good afternoon, folks. Captain Mark here from Kings Landing Sport Fishing. It is July 6th, Saturday, sometime around, I think, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I want to bring you guys a report. I have not done any reports since, I think, Canada Day. Being real busy, figuring things out, wrapping up some stuff with some other ventures, and getting back on the water. So the last few days I have been out on the water. I've been out on the water steady, whether it be a combination of taking out some folks or testing some products. I have been on the water all day Thursday, all day Friday, and just this morning, today on Saturday, I knew I did take the evening off. Getting tired. I'm back on the water again tomorrow, so need to pace myself. Anyways, let's give you a report. So, fishing. I'm going to give you some updates from really Highland Creek, so just west of Pickering, all the way to Toronto Island. As between myself and others, that's the water we've been fishing. The best thing I can say right now, guys, is the fishing is pretty damn incredible. There's fish all across the board. What I'm noticing, a couple things I'm noticing. Early day, the fish are in shallower. The baits, as I'm coming at the end of the day, I'm seeing a lot of bait start to stack up in the shallows. And then in the morning, the fish are there, they're getting ready to eat, and usually able to pluck a few fish. So I've been spending, honestly, probably the first hour of every trip inside of 90 feet getting those fish. Whether you're by the islands, I can't tell you I know there's bait by the islands, but I can tell you I know there's bait by Bluffs, by the filtration plant, all that area, fishing inside of 90 feet on the shallow side of the drop. As that bite feels like it slows down or starts to peter off, that's when I push out it deeper. And today was 140, yesterday was 180, but getting lots of different fish. Being some pretty just incredible days the last little while. The interesting piece I will say, so today, for example, it's Saturday. I did not want to be on the drop. I did not want to be by Toronto Islands. I knew there'd be a lot of boats. So I played east, and I trolled all the way to Highland Creek. We got lots of fish. I have a Yeti 125. We filled the Yeti 125. I think I'm going to put a picture on the front of this video. I think there was 12 fish. We could have got more. The guys were done. The Yeti was pretty much full. But great fishing. And I stayed east of the park. I didn't want to fight with the masses on the drop, on the Toronto Islands. I know folks that did go down there. They did very well too, but so did I. So it's all good. So that's part of this report, is to tell you, if you don't want to battle with the boats, don't. There's lots of fish along that Pickering to Toronto Islands corridor. It seems like they're in shallower early in the morning, and then they push out later in the day. Last night, I tell you, I was hitting fish pretty hard in 200 and 210. So they were out there. They were out there too. What I will tell you is, after that first hour, I find the fish are going quite deep. That first hour, they're quite happy to bite, even in the warm water. As I get out later in the day, I find that the ones in the warmer water, they're not really biting. I need to find the ones in the cooler water. And what I mean by cooler water is 53 and below. And what that's meaning for me is it's meaning deep presentations. So I've had a lot of good fish at a 188 rigger, 166, 155, the 133 rigger, 111, 99. You get the point. 100 and below has been really good for me. On meats, on Bite My Herring artificial baits, they've been quite good for me down deep. On my divers, Magnum diver has been really solid. 188, 222, 255 has been really great with both flasher fly and flasher meat. Also, I've been running the Chinook diver, the size 5, the biggest one you can get right now. That's been good for me. 200, 222, 255, you get the deal. Again with flasher fly, flasher meat, so they've been really, really quite good. For the long lines, so I just talked about meat and flies. I'm going to tell you right now, most of my fish have been on meat and flies. Today, I think I had about 6 or 7 hits on spoons on the long lines, on a 300 weighted steel and a 10 color lead. And I'll tell you, every one was a quick hit and it was gone. It was almost like they could tell it was a spoon and they just spit it out. I don't know why, but that was the deal on the long lines today. I did have a monster hit on a 350 weighted steel. I'll tell you, there is a king running around this lake right now with UV Seduction 8-inch Pro Troll flash, one of my customs, one of my Project Salmon Yotigo flies, dragging 350 feet of weighted steel. He snapped everything off, planer board floated away. Luckily we were able to spin around, and we got the planer board, and we ended up doubling actually as we got the planer board, but it's totally cool. You know, it goes with the territory, you're gonna lose some gear. But anyways, lots of fish. Moral of the story, start in shallow is my advice first thing in the morning. You know, right around that 5:30, 6 a.m. Once you get to about 6:30 and you feel like the bite's petering off, start to venture out, start to hit those fish. But when I say venture out, probably no more than 200, 220. You don't need to. Flash your flies, flash your meats. I'll tell you, most of these days, I've been running 5 riggers, maybe one long line, maybe 2 long lines. That is it. You know, honestly, no point putting any more lines than that out. You're just asking for trouble. You're asking for tangles. I'm finding these fish are pretty happy. They can run. They're spunky, and it's almost like every other fish. When hitting the starboard or port rigger, they're going into a wire diver. Luckily, it's a quick over and under, and you get them undone. But that's the deal. Anyways, bit of a long report. I've been out for, like I said, 2.5 days. Haven't given you guys the updates I should have. I'm sorry. I've been pretty tired. I just took a nap, woke up, had a shower. I feel like a new man now. I'm getting ready to go back out in the morning. Anyways, that's it. Last ask, don't forget to click that like button if you haven't done so, and don't forget to subscribe. Anyways, great times, good luck. I'll be out the rest of the week. I'll try to give you guys some more updates. Talk to you later. Bye.